Sounds? I can imagine it must be difficult times, but that's where I come in, you see. I'm wondering how helpful this guy really gonna be. It's not my job to try. Last night. Would you mind explaining to me what you were doing last night? Yesterday evening, last night. Oh, the murder, I forgot about that. I remember myself being drunk. Drugs, dehydrated on drunken drink and everything else. I remember coming in shortly before lunch and putting in various costumes. My gimp suit. I bring Mandy in here and dress her up. I dress her up as Xena, yeah, in my gimp suit. It's quite hot out, you see. My office gets awfully stuffy. All the sweat and shit coming all over the place when I invite that clown and Mandy. Oh, well, it's all important, I suppose. When did you leave the evening? I always stay later than everyone else. I go over the fairground for a final check before I leave. Well, I normally do. I'm lazy, you see, and on drugs. And I drink a lot. See, I've got a headache right now. I don't remember what happened last night. I wouldn't. Nothing special going on. Sounds like Coils is unsure about when he left last night. Maybe there's a clue in here somewhere that can help. Yep, like a bottle of whiskey. Search the drawer, or that drawer over there. An empty bottle, you'll probably find that, and a big bag of heroin. There's your clue. Talk to him about that. Have you been at fairground long? As long as I can remember. To be honest. So, about 5 minutes then. I take great pride in ensuring a safe environment for all my staff and all my public. Take a few photos of this shithole. So the staff had been urging me to get rid of Hugh for a while. Did you know he was nearly completely deaf? We don't like the deaf here. I didn't actually. Who was trying to get rid of Hugh then? Well, neither Charles nor Pete particularly loved him. He caused more problems than he solved, that's for sure. Doesn't sound like Hugh was very popular around here, but who was it that finally decided to get rid of him? Who fucking knows or cares? I'd lock the fucking lot of them up. Execute the lot of them. They all seem a bit. Actually, who would I keep alive? Not you. You'd be the first to go. Doesn't particularly surprise me. There's no harm in asking, right? Although you don't own the fairground, but I don't really like you. Or that officer. Yeah, he'd go too. Let me see. Assure you keep this office perfectly tightly under no sense. I can't really. Time to clean up recently. Mess is your fault. Well, who else would it be? There's no one. Odd thing, my favourite green pen has gone missing from the pot on the desk. It's probably got lost in the mess somewhere, but I noticed it disappeared from my room quite suddenly. After I came back from lunch, I think. So was someone in here during the time Coils went to lunch? There was no green pen and set of pen. So what? Fuck me. It don't look like he owns a green pen anyway. Look, red, blue, purple. That looks green. That's a yellow pen. That's like orangey. Fucking idiot can't be bothered to stick his pots back up and stick a few pens in it. Or throw these cups in that little bin over there. Or chuck this bin on the street. It won't matter. Scatter it by the fucking bin. Let the janitor who doesn't clean it up. You told me you couldn't find a way to cool down yesterday. What about the water cooler over there? You're quite right. Of course, the water cooler you referred to is in fact broken. It's infested with bacteria. I never use it either. It's never clean. Do you expect me to drink out of that? No, not knowing myself these things, I call Pete in our mechanic to fix it. He did a shit job. Lunchtime, I left him get on with lunch, went to lunch, left him in here alone. Did he fix it? Come to think of it, he didn't. I really should press him on that. I didn't see him again that day, actually. He was in here alone while Cause went to lunch. I wouldn't trust this fucking wanker one bit. Let's have a quick look at these tosses. So then, we'll say the least likely suspect is this arsehole. He's arguing with Charles outside Hall of Mirrors yesterday. Okay, I'll go have a look at this shit. Charles is the police's main suspect in this case. If he's the main suspect, it's probably not him. Just from that logic. So I'm going to rule him out for now, but I'll read it anyway. Since he did not get on with victim Hugh Everton, Charles doesn't get on with Ricky Wara the entertainer either. Charles and Ricky were seen arguing outside the Hall of Mirrors on the evening before the murder. So, arguing outside. Okay, outside. Mandy's uncle is Pete Nubhat, the mechanic. Mandy expresses interest in running the funhouse. So not much info on this bitch. Seen arguing with Charles outside the Hall of Mirrors yesterday evening. Saw Hugh going into the Hall of Mirrors on the night of the murder. Remembers the door emitted a loud creak upon being opened. What's this one? Dislike doesn't get on with Charles Ringer, dislikes constantly having to fix the funhouse. He thinks his niece Mandy could do a better job of running it. Pete was called into the main office yesterday evening to fix the water cooler. Pete is seen putting something in the bin and going into the toilet cubicle the evening of the murder. This tosser, Jerry, was one of the last people left at the fairground last night. He was cleaning the food court all evening. Jerry discovered Hugh's body whilst going through the fairground for a final clean. Jerry is the youngest member of staff at the fairground at only 17. Yesterday evening, Coyles called Pete to office to fix the water cooler, which has been broken since that morning. Then goes to lunch, normally stays latest and checks over everything before going home. Coyles has misplaced the green pen. His job was to look after the funhouse. He wasn't very good at it. Didn't get on with Charles, the clown. Hugh was nearly completely deaf with old age, so he wouldn't notice her stupid laughing. Mandy was one of the last people left at the fairground last night. Who does it want me to think it is? That's one question. Who does it want me to think it is? From the evidence, the green pen scene. Let's look at the clues. So we're missing one, I think. Is that a missing? No, it's not. I've got all of them, haven't I? It's not a missing, is it? No, it's because these were all fingerprints. So, let's look at this big piece of shit. Blood on the end, rag tied around the middle. So, oil. It wants me to think it's the old bastard. Him. That's who it wants me to think. Wants me to think, probably, he wanted Mandy to run the funhouse, so he killed that one. Whereas, he most likely just went to oil the shit. He has oil with him, and he oiled the door. Why the fuck would he oil the door if he's gonna kill someone? I doubt he's... I doubt he's gonna kill that one and then oil it. Or oil it. I doubt he's gonna sit there oiling the fucking door while that one's doing whatever. Hey, I'm just oiling the door. And then sticks him with a big piece of glass. This guy looks a wanker, but then again, he's the owner. Why would he bother? He'd just sack the guy. He's not gonna bother killing him. So I'll rule him out for that reason. He'd just fire him. Sue him. Whatever. He's not gonna waste his time killing him and having his fucking park shut down, is he? So I'll rule him out. Cross. Unless he's a complete retard, then he would cross him out. No. They want me... Well, the police think it's him. From that arsehole, I'll cross him out too. Crossed. This guy seems least likely, so maybe. This bitch... It wants me to think it's him as well, but I can't cross him out just yet. This wanker might be him as well. But then again, he wouldn't say he discovered his body, would he? Plus, he's a 17-year-old dickhead. Look at the state of him. Doesn't look capable of anything. He can't even be bothered to clean. I doubt he could be fucked to kill someone. So I'll cut him out as well. Cut out. We've got these three tossers. I'm going to say it's him, just from he's the least likely. Because these two arseholes are linked. She seems like a stupid little bitch. Just running the thing. I'm going to talk to him first. Back. Ah, more shit. What do you mean by the sights? Oh well, trees and birds and whatnot, stuff like that, right? I haven't noticed a single tree or bird since I've been here. I think Jerry is hiding something. I love this part. How the fuck? What do you mean? Fine, just get the fucking truth. Maybe he'll kill you. When a character is hiding something, you must perform an eye contact interrogation to get the truth out of them. You control Grimoire's eye movement with your mouse. Hold your cursor to the left of his face to look away from the suspect. As soon as they begin lying, you should be able to tell. There will be a white flash. Move your cursor to the right to look them in the eye. If you get it, they will break down and tell you the truth. Okay. Get in the eye. Okay, leave it for now. I'm going to save quickly. How do I save again? Notes. Save it. stop and start recording.